Fish on, fish on, fish on. Rapala SubWalk, fish on. When you're fishing artificial baits, bait selection is everything. In fact, many times you switch baits throughout the day just to see what the fish are biting. So, would anyone ever just choose to fish one bait? Maybe. We're fishing one bait today. Let's go see what we can catch. Well, the one bait we're fishing today is the Rapala X-Rap Saltwater SubWalk number 9. I've had this in the bag for tackle box for quite some time. It was just sitting in the garage, and I thought to myself, we've had a lot of muddy water conditions since the hurricane came through, Isaias. That hurricane didn't really touch us, but it brought a lot of dirty water into the marsh. And so the darker lure should help with that. It's got a rattle in it, and I've also replaced the treble hooks with inline single hooks. Either I did it or maybe that's the way this one comes. I can't recall, but I do this to a lot of my bait. See if there's any fish out on this flat here. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Rapala SubWalk, fish on. Oh yeah. In this muddy water, this Rapala SubWalk does the trick. Gotta keep a tight line on this guy. I think it might be a redfish. Or a big sea trout. Wow. This is a monster. Looks like a monster sea trout, or what is this? I can barely tell with the water as dirty as it is, but looks like a nice trout. Oh yeah. Oh, it was a nice trout and he popped out. Oh, I barely had him hooked. Oh, those guys have paper mouths, but it was a monster. It was probably over 24, but wow, what a nice sea trout. Okay, well, one bait today, the Rapala? I'm gonna call it Rapala. There he is saying goodbye to me. Rapala SubWalk did the trick in this muddy water thus far. Good hookup. We're gonna keep fishing and see what else we can catch. Wow. Wow. So this Rapala SubWalk is much like a topwater, but you won't see it on top. It sinks below the surface, and you just walk the dog with it, just like you would a topwater. Had a little bite. Fish on, fish on. Got a big bite there. Fish on, he was on me. Rapala SubWalk. Oh, look at this snook. Wow, biggin'. This is a big snook. The pedals down. Little on the boat. Oh. Woohoo! Fish on! Look at this snook. This has got to be a huge snook. His tail is so wide. I don't want him to get under. Yeah. My drag's a little too loose. There we go. He's got me on a sleigh ride, guys. This snook has me on a sleigh ride. Oh yeah, he is a big un. I'm gonna stake out here. See if we can fight him. He's all up in the grass. Here he comes. Trying to get off. He's got a stick. Oh, I almost had him. Ooh, that's gonna be a little tough. I don't. Oh, fish on. Come on. Look at this guy. It's gonna be a. Yeah, he sees the boat. Just one hook, back hook. There we go, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Look at the thickness of this guy. Oh my goodness. He is a beast of a fish. Caught him on the Rapala SubWalk. Wow, big, huge. Guys, look. He is so thick. Oh my goodness. Look at that fish. That is amazing. That's an amazing fish. Look at that fish. Wow. Wow. Okay, guys, we're going to get you back in. We don't keep snook, but I do like to measure them and figure out how big they are. This is probably the record for me, personal best. We're gonna take care of him, but get him back in pretty quick. Let's just see how big this snook is. 29 and a half. 29 and a half inch snook. Oh my goodness, let's get this out of you. There you go. 29 and a half inch snook, guys. Got one little parasite on him, but he's a big one. Whoa, what a monster. Oh my goodness, let's get you a safe release. You are probably, yep, ready to go already. So we're gonna, here we go. We're gonna revive you though, buddy. I'll hold you against the kayak until you kick. You just wanna kind of shake them a little bit. Wave them from side to side, and then they'll tell you when, just like that. They'll tell you when. Fish on. 29 and a half inch snook. Okay, you just saw me catch a 29 and a half inch snook. Beautiful, beautiful fish. It was right here in front of the boat at this little junction, and he bit the Rapala SubWalk number 9. Well, if you enjoyed that video, I'm sure you'll enjoy one of these too. Thank you for watching. I'm Kayak Fishing Addict. This is YouTube. I'll see you in a few days.